Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to an episode of Let's Play Civilization 6, playing as Mali. We are playing on Deity difficulty, currently at peace with everybody. Everybody likes us, which is cool, I guess. We are going for a science victory, which we are currently leading. But, we gotta be careful, because there are a few guys, not too far off on our tails. Culture victory, it's a long ways off, so nothing too worrisome about that. Domination, nobody's even close. Religion, again, not really anybody close. Diplomacy, Pericles isn't super far off, and there are some pretty big, point gotchas in the later stages, especially in the culture tree and stuff like that. So it's possible he could sneak in there a little bit quicker than we're expecting, but I think we're in a pretty good position overall, to be perfectly honest. Real quick, because we need telecommunications for social media, we're going to go ahead and swap to that real quick. It's only going to take 2 turns. And that'll give us the boost for social media. Since culture is our slower side of things, getting those boosts as much as possible feels like a really good idea. What are we doing over here? We got housing issues, but our amenities are perfect. So maybe we don't need to do anything about our housing issues. It's hard to say. We have some oil down here, which I guess I've been kind of forgetting about or not paying attention to. Let's grab us a builder here to go hook that oil up at the very least, and then we'll go from there. I don't think there's anywhere else at the moment, because even though this isn't our within our 3 range tiles, I think we still get the oil right per turn. Pretty confident that we do. Guess we'll find out. Right now we're getting 9 per turn, so we will see what happens when we switch over to that. But otherwise, what do I want to work on up here? A water park, I don't think is critical, to be honest. We could do a neighborhood, just keep growing, I suppose. We could do any of these things. An aerodrome could be interesting to pick up. We do have a long ways to go before we get to another golden age. But picking up... we do have an airfield down here, though, that we can add whatever we need to get some of that stuff, if necessary. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really want to do a water park because it'll take up one of the tiles that we currently have some good production from. So that feels like a not a great idea. I guess at this point we just grab whatever. We could do some send aid. We could do whatever. Commercial hub. Do we still have great people? I can't remember. No, we have great engineers at the moment. We could do a great scientist, which we will go ahead and pick up. Not sure why I had not done that already. Maybe I don't actually remember. Maybe I just hadn't popped up yet. So then what do we have after that? So that's all the great scientists. We could start picking up some just other great people in some ways. There's still admirals up for grabs. So you know what? Let's do the admirals. There's still some admirals up for grabs. Not necessarily critical to our success, but getting the extra points, is always nice. You finish campus research grants. We could pick up food markets. And actually that's probably a pretty good idea for this guy, because you're the one that keeps having the food issues. In fact, we're going to go ahead and buy the food markets here just to give you just to let you stay at 7. You keep, flipping back and forth a lot. Otherwise, though, again, kind of not really anything to work on. We don't really need any of these things, right? Because we've got all the scientists, we've got all the merchants. So it's really, at this point, whatever we want to pick up. I guess we'll just do scientist points, because it give us science itself. I don't remember what I was doing with you. We got no rocket parts to work on right this second. Could come up here and pop this. I might as well. Just go ahead and swing up here. Go ahead and take your usage. Give us a little bit more speed on those things. All right, Mr. Spy, let's go ahead and grab the gain sources boost, and then we can go ahead and disrupt the rocketry there. And I think that is that. Zulu had their spaceport sabotaged. Oh, that's good. There's other spies out there doing their thing. Of course, we got to be careful because ours could be sabotaged at any moment. There's another spy, right? I think, is that what we just picked up? Yep. Hey, we can get that giant death robot that I think I mentioned last time. Those things are ridiculously strong. I was doing some math, and non-promoted, like if you don't have any promotions on your other units, these things can one-shot every unit in the game. Literally every single unit in the game can get one-shot. I didn't look at the C units, but like every land unit in the game can get one-shot by giant death robot because they're far enough apart on their melee strength that they're in the instant death range, which is kind of fascinating. Now, once you start getting promotions, things like that, some of that will fluctuate. I think a little bit on some of the higher end units, but obviously the giant death robot gets promotions as well. So in a sense, they are one-shot, one kills, you know, on most of the time, which is pretty crazy. Pretty strong, pretty game-changing. I mean, we could easily pop out a couple of those and go take over the world probably right now, but why? Reactor age is only 2. You know what? Why don't we get some great general points? Because I don't know. It's a point of something. I'm gonna do harbor shipping over here. Mr. Spy. Oh, you're just actually the guy that's been sitting here as a quartermaster, right? Or did you come back home? No, you came back home. Let's send you back out to somebody who's got a spaceport. Delhi. Does Delhi have a still active spaceport? No. I think all your spaceports are pretty close or are currently being worked on to be pillaged. What's this one? Oh, this one's available. Mumbai. We'll go to Mumbai. Okay. You hooked that up. So we're good there. There's really not much else to hook up at this point in time. Really not much else. So I guess you're just going to linger until we need you for the spaceport thing. You're going to swing down there. Mr. Spy. Still have sources, so we can go ahead and steal tech boost, or... Yeah, let's go ahead and steal the tech boost. Why not? 90% chance. I like it. You're going to go ahead and disrupt rocketry. Sounds good. And that is going to be that turn. We got a couple... There's a rock band over there. I thought I saw another one somewhere, but I am not seeing it now. But they're there, doing their thing. Not sure if it's really that impactful for us. Now, I am playing this, I guess, the day after Firaxis announced some pretty big changes coming to the game. They got a big patch coming. Their Antarctic summer patch, I think is what they're calling it. So that's going to be interesting. I'm going to go ahead and accept this. It's going to be fine. It's going to be interesting to see, you know, what that looks like. I'd like to finish this game before those changes take place, so that the next game I start will have all those changes in place, which will be good. But dude, just go away. We're not doing anything.
Come here. I want which of all my important nothings shall I tell you?
We don't need the tourism. We don't need the culture. We don't need the governor loyalty. So we'll go ahead and close out of that. That was just more of a means to an end. To get over here to get synthetic technocracy. Yeah, looks good to me. 10 turns. Actually quite a few turns. It's already boosted and everything. Alright, what do we got going on up here? We want to go ahead and finish this thing off, I suppose. Actually, we're about to steal that one in 6 turns. Let's work on advanced AI, because that'll open up a few things as well. Because we will get this one here in a few turns anyway. I mean, I only know it only saves us 2 turns, but basically we're able to in 5 turns, 5-6 turns, we'll have 2 technologies instead of just 1. So it seems like a useful thing to do. Let's go ahead and keep going with the harbor shipping type of stuff here. Governor title. Curator is not necessary. We've already got space initiative. I don't know if the renewal subsidizer is useful for us for her. Where is she? She is down here. I mean, there's a couple. Well, there's that one. I guess there's one. There's not a couple, there's one. So it's not really super useful for her. Anybody else have anything halfway decent? Probably. Do you have anything good? Yeah, here we go. Alright, we'll go with that. Sounds good. I think that'll work for us. You were gonna go ahead and just chop this down, because why not? Get some bunch of free food. Friendships expired. Lots of friendship expired. Declare friendship. Because why not? Keep it peaceful at this point in the game. If you're my friend, you can't declare war on me. Which, not that I'm too worried about, because we could obviously buy our way to a pretty massive army pretty quickly. I guess we'll keep doing the alliance thing. I don't think you can do the science alliance still. Nope. So we'll keep going with the economic for you. And then this is probably your science partner. Yep, looks like it. We'll do... I don't remember what we've been doing with you. We'll do religious or something. And what about you? Guess we'll do cultural. I mean, I don't really need most of these alliances are not really helping us that much. I mean, if anything, they're giving us the points for diplomacy. Most of the alliance bonuses themselves, we're not really taking advantage of because we're not sending trade routes to literally everybody. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. You. That's not what I wanted. Alliance. We'll do a research alliance with you. Sure. And finally, I think that's it. Nope, it's 5 alliances. We're good to go. So those are all good. Cities are starving apparently, but they're also very large at the moment, so not much else we can do from the food side of things. Nothing to change here. We can boost that through a spy, but... And we'll see. If it pops up that we have the opportunity to grab it, then we may do something like that, but I'm not too worried about it. Sure wish that tile was within our range. That is an excellent tile right now. That did give us up to... Oh, wrong thing. Still only says 9. Maybe it hasn't updated yet. I thought we would get it even though it's not within our range, because it's just within our borders at least. But I actually don't know for sure. It doesn't come up too often that you get something like that. Or at least... It does, but it's not... I haven't had it come up very often, I should say. Alright, no, there we go. See, we are getting it. We're getting 12 per turn now. So we did get the extra 3, which is awesome. We did disrupt rocketry. Very good. And we got a promotion as well. You've already got breaching the dam, caught in the mission. So let's grab... I mean, polygraph could be useful if I wanted to send you back home. Honestly, none of these are super... We'll grab polygraph in case I decide to change things up. If I start getting some pressure at home from spies, maybe I'll do something like that, but I'm not too worried about it right now. Really nothing else for us to pick up here. Just keep doing, I guess, the industrial logistics, I guess, for now. Oh, all the great generals are picked up, so that's good to know. Harbor shipping. So we can keep doing that, though. There's at least an admiral left. Sure. We'll do the solar farm. Why not? Trader. Let's go ahead and go for gold. 32 gold sounds good to me. Okay, so you're good. Anything else to hook up around here? Not really. Alright, let's go ahead and send you kind of this direction then. Very quickly, apparently. I mean, I don't know that we're going to get a final golden age. We'll see. I mean, there's a few more points left to grab. In fact, we could, got a lot of faith. We could pick up a bunch of these things for faith and stuff like that. I mean, I could grab some of these guys just to get the points, just to say, hey, I got them. Got a lot of gold as well. I don't know, I'm tempted to grab some of these. Just keep other people from getting them, getting us the points. Let's make sure, actually, let's make a pass through all of our faith. See if there's anything we want to buy with faith at the moment. I don't think there is. Looks like we are good to go. Alright, whatever. Let's do it. Let's just grab, sure, a thing. Just because we can. Get us a few points. We don't really need them, but it's points. We don't need the faith for anything else right now anyway. You want me to give you your spy back? Yeah, okay, that's fine. I think I can be okay with that. I'm not going to give you the Ark of the Covenant, buddy. You guys were trying to do that last time. I need to be able to just flag someone that says, not interested in trading. Violent Storm. Alright, research grants are done. We don't really need to do any more of those. I guess we can do Theater Square festivals, because why not? At least gets us some culture as well. Come to think of it. Alright, you're good here. I mean, we get still a decent chunk of money from here. I mean, we are in the area. It's tempting. I've already got a guy going there. Oh, hello. This is Srinagar. Alright, Mumbai. Go ahead and disrupt rocketry. Looks good. You can... Oh, we actually do have a place for you to go. I didn't think we did. Cool. That'll work. Do we have anywhere for you to go? You are... Portraits. I don't think we do. Nope. Just chill. Come over here somewhere. Not sure what you're doing with your settler, Indonesia, this late in the game. Maybe there's some places somewhere. I'd be surprised if there are. Begin voting. Select an outcome. Producing or purchasing military units using this chosen currency is increased, decreased, etc. Following players prefer this outcome. I'm going to say with production. Why not? Prohibits chopping or clearing features of the chosen type. Oh, that's kind of cool. We don't really have any more features to do anything with, so I don't know if it doesn't really matter that much. Sure, woods. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Chosen player loses diplomatic victory points. We will go with Greece. I'm not going to put... I mean, I could put a few points in. We do have a lot of points. Probably as long as we have more than Greece. Probably okay. We'll do something like that. Maybe. We'll see what happens. It's not that big of a deal if it doesn't work out. Climate Accords. I'm actually going to say no to these. I'm worried that this will... It's probably going to pass anyway, which is fine. But I'm worried that it will give somebody too many diplomatic victory points. Alright, so this passed. Faith is more expensive. Prohibits chopping of rainforests. Gandhi gained some victory points. Well, good for you, Gandhi, I suppose. A lot of people voted for yes, and he just happened to be the most of the yeses. But that does continue to spread it out a little bit, I think. Because if we look at the victory types, yeah, they're all at 3, 3, 2, 2. I mean, that spreads it out quite a bit, which I am completely okay with. All right, come up here. I guess we'll finish this off. I don't think we're going to get this boosted by a spy anytime soon. We are still trying to boost the other thing, though. How's the nuclear reactor looking? 6 is fine. It's not... I thought I told you like what the percentage chance is. Maybe it's not old enough for that. Anyway. I guess we will do... There's really not a lot left out there. Guess we'll do some industrial zone logistics. What do you got going on? Really don't need much of any of this. Got 5 turns left on the aid request. Which the plan is just to send him a big old chunk of money. Whatever, let's just do the sewer. Just, I don't know, have it done. Alright, I guess you're done there. You can come over here and hook that up. A little bit more culture. Can't go wrong with that. So let's go ahead and give Gilgamesh a big chunk of money just to get us in the running, and then we'll see where we're at after that. Because I don't remember if it's 1-to-1 on gold or if it's something else. So we'll just give you let's do this 1,200 gold. If it gives us 1,200 points, then we'll be in the lead. If not, then we'll know kind of what the ratio is. All right, so you're just chilling, hanging out until we're ready for some space parts, which hopefully we get here soon. I mean, we're already stealing this from somewhere, so we don't need to do that. I guess we move on to somewhere else. Okay, looks good. We'll move over here to No Bamba. No Bamba. There we go. No Bamba. All right, 2 more turns on advanced AI. That's going to open up some more of the future text to see if we can chase down the space parts that we need to win this game, finally. Somebody finished the Estadio. It's a really good wonder. I mean, it's tempting, but nah, it's all right. It's all right. We don't need to give you... We don't need things that badly. All right. Industrial zone logistics is done. I guess we'll keep doing that for now. Let's just go ahead and buy this guy and see what's coming up behind him. I mean, there's still another one, so we'll keep doing industrial zone for now. Harbor shipping. We'll keep doing the harbor shipping for now. Same thing here. You can disrupt rocketry. Perfect. And how much did we get for that? We got exactly 1,200. So it is 1-to-1. We are currently not in the lead. So we'll send some more here in another turn or so. Sources gained. Great person recruited. I mean, we're not getting a ton of points right now, but I mean, it's a thing, I suppose. Hey, we got an extra point for that. Yay us. So we stole that. We also got advanced AI. Perfect. So let's check the science screen real quick. Did we have... Oh, we didn't get that finished off yet. That's fine. But we can at least see what's coming up. So we see kind of a whole lot of nothing right now. None of this is helpful at the moment. I'm actually surprised this one didn't unlock that. Does that not lead to that? Or is it this one leads to that? Either way, we need to finish off predictive systems. We'll do that real quick. And I'm actually going to go ahead and put a cut in there. When we come back, we will see if we can chase down these final space parts. Try and get off this planet that we have destroyed in some weird way. I mean, come on. We have... I think we are the biggest CO2 contributor, right? Barely. Actually, it's getting more even at this point. But we are the biggest as of the moment. So anyway, I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.